Welcome, everybody. Jesse, Dervish, Ryfield, Melody's in the house, Chelsea, Cinder Salmon. Holy fuck, we got Hu Junhu, which I probably pronounced that wrong. My brother Ron. Hey, how's it going, Ron? Love you, brother. Crimson Asphalt's in the house. By the way, Crimson Asphalt won fucking on the Bandicoot Awards, won best fucking song under 35 seconds. So let's fucking give it up for them. Crimson Asphalt, that would be for Shit Cookies. We're going to be rocking that, but it's pretty long, so I think we can slice out 35 seconds. Anyway, I don't even think it's that long. Where can you get the hoodie? Again, I will somewhat show what I got there. I am getting my apparel from Raw Dog Apparel. I've got a bunch of shirts printed up, some pink ones. As a matter of fact, this is called Azalea. So I've got some pink ones, I've got some black ones, and I've got some maroon ones. And they all look dope. But these ones here, this one here, I said, oh, you got hoodies? And he's, yeah, I got hoodies. I said, well, he goes, how many do you want? Well, they're $50 a piece, my cost. So I'm like, whoa, okay, well, fuck, if I order, let's just walk down hypothetical street. If I order 4 or 5 or 6 hoodies, what color do I get? What size do I get? Now, people would be like, oh, get a medium, or get a small, or get an extra large, or, and I just thought, I can't be hanging on to 5 or 6 or 7 hoodies that people would rather a different color. If you let me know you want a hoodie, I will take the orders and say I come up with 5 or 6 hoodies. I will send, if you inbox me, I will send you the color scheme. He literally sent me swaths with the Chronic logo on them, so you'll be able to see all the shades of green, all the shades of blue, black, gray, white, maroon, pink, purple, red, yellow, anything. There's some real cool ones. All of my hoodies are black. Anybody else got all black? So I decided, as soon as my wife said, oh, you're going to get another one, black one, I presume? And I was like, well, look at the pink one. And she went, oh, I like that. And I was like, fuck yeah, I like it too. Azalea. Anyway, these are $50 my cost. I'll sell them for $60. I'm going to, because I got to pay shipping and handling for when they all come in. But if you want one, you just inbox me tonight and say, hey, man, whenever you can order one, let me know. What I'll do is I'll order, say, hypothetically, 5 or 6 of them. Once the order goes out, you guys send me the e-transfer, and I'll literally either mail you, deliver it to you, or bring it to a show. One way or the other, I will get them. Yes, there are tons of colors. Every color under the rainbow. And like I said, he even demoed it for me on the swath that I can put in my inbox. Like I said, message me. I will send you the swath of colors. And then you say, hey, I want a large mint green with the black Chronic logo, or I want maroon with the gold Chronic logo, or I want white with the black, you know what I mean? So if I don't hear anything in my inbox, I'll assume everybody just likes the look of the hoodie, and that's all that was. Anyway, appreciate everybody for coming out. Patrick, Kurt Carter's here, yo. Kurt's band, Bluff, is going to be playing at Gainfest on the 26th of April. I've got a Kirk song tonight. It's a solo, one of his brand new solo. But Bluff stuff is fucking awesome, and you'll just have to come to. Well, I guess you'll just watch us in the next couple of weeks. We'll be playing some Bluff. Anyway, you guys, like I said, email me for the hoodies, and that's where we're going from there. So. Very next thing I got going on is, what did I say I was going to do? Oh, I know what it was. Yep. Stick with me, kids. Stick with me. It's going to happen. There it is. The #1 song under 35 seconds, Crimson Asphalt and Shit Cookies. Hey, little Asphalt. Okay, so right off the bat, happy birthday, Jay Cross of Insurrection. Drummer of Insurrection from Montreal. Failures of the Flesh by Insurrection. That doesn't do it justice. Hit me up in a message. We booked these guys at Van Gogh's in Guelph years ago. Pre-COVID. BC, before COVID. Oh, that's pretty cool. Nick just posted, we've got over 24 hours of music on the Metal Mondays playlist. Over 1,500 songs. All you, all you. Hell yeah. That was Insurrection. Like I said years ago when there was a little bar on the corner of McDonald and Wyndham, there was a place called Van Gogh's Ear, and those guys played a show downstairs at Van Gogh and wrecked the place. They didn't wreck the place. They destroyed it with their music. They were fucking awesome. At the time, I had no idea what Insurrection was. Couple years later, we fucking found out, didn't we? Anyway, Insurrection, Fails of the Flesh. That was Jay Cross, the drummer's birthday. Cheers, buddy. Happy birthday to you. Right off the get-go, we are playing brand new. We've got 2 brand new songs. Bunch of new stuff that we've played already or that's dropped. And, we've already played it. But 2 brand new songs we haven't got to. First one here is Slow Motion Victory. Those guys dropped some fire with Burn about a month or so ago, and they just come out with this song here, Forgot. I fucking love it. Two different styles of song, but yet still has that trademark slow motion victory. Check it out. This is brand new, Forgot.
It started with a friend and ended with a father. Why bother trying to explain?
It's a personal song for the band.
That were running through my brain. And oh God, why you take them all away? Why you pushing me from my faith? I read those pages every day. Now the devil's just screaming my name. I guess I just forgot.
Really memorable chorus. Travis down in his house. Oh yeah, fire, burn. Yeah, nice thick sound. Nathan Bula played drums on this, I believe. Toby Bay in the house. Oh, dude, we appreciate you in slow motion victory. It's where it gets greasy. Toby, let's do an interview. The petite peu. Fuck yeah. That is awesome. That is slow motion victory here on Metal Mondays. Forgot, brand spanking new. Fucking love those guys. Check out their stuff. Check out their socials. They were a thing a few years ago. I would say hiatus, more of a rebirth, more of a kind of a rejoining and a burst out of the ashes, if you will. Slow motion victory. We played a song, Burn, of theirs a little while ago. Such a cool song. I didn't think it could be beat. Forgot might have done that. Let me know what you think in the comments. Slow motion victory. Hooah! So anyway, this is a controversial, but I don't give a fuck song called Osiris by As the Structure Burns. Fails. Sorry. As the Structure Burns. They'll love that. Anyway, some controversy about them. Don't fucking at me about that shit. I'm in for good music, and the boys have always been solid with Uncle Rick, so they're good in Chronic's eyes. You will see them in Guelph or Brantford some point. So this is As the Structure Fails, Osiris, brand new. I love where they're coming from on this. I will, Toby. Just a nice short little 3 or 4 minute thing. premiere it here on Metal Mondays. Check the way they come in here. This is unusual for them.
The shape of things to come. Death masquerades as the sun. For now I just lay here and pray. Osiris will be on his way, ready to lay down the law, inscribing his name on my grave. Visions of ecstasy, disrupting the pain that I feel, drawing me out of the sin, into the eyes of Osiris. Don't bother lending a hand, I'd rather spiral down. Spiral down.
I like it. We had these guys in Guelph a couple Halloweens ago. They were fire. Fire.
Drawing me out of the sin, into the eyes of Osiris. Don't bother lending a hand, I'd rather spiral down. Drawing me out of the sin, into the eyes of Osiris. Don't bother lending a hand, I'd rather spiral down.
Nice. All right, that was As the Structure Fails, Osiris. I really dig that. I like everything those guys do. They have been great every time they've come out. And again, I know they swim in some fucking crazy waters. Don't hang around all the other bands. You know what, man? I just fucking want to welcome them back into our little fucking community and in our scene. So Uncle Rick is always going to be seen as that person who is pulling somebody on to our rickety old metal bus. So with that said, As the Structure Fails, check those guys' stuff out. They know what they're doing. They're doing it right. They're great with their marketing, and they're great with their music. So fuck, as long as they're good people, which I know they are, they're good. Here we go. I've got a show this coming week, this weekend, this Saturday in Brantford, Jupiter Hollow, my boys. We Are Human. Fucking guys smash everything around. They just, can't wait. And Derev. We had Derev last Saturday night in Guelph, and oh my fucking God, as Kurt Carter just said. Oh my God. They were fucking awesome. Very cool. Antimatter, Sleep Token, Carnival. Just really fucking nice. A little bit of Alice in Chains 90s sound. Anyway, I got a song by them off their brand new EP. I've just been loving the whole thing, but this is probably one of my favorite, not my favorite feel, because I like another couple songs for the emotional feel, but this is Paracusia. And I hope I said that right. Derev, what a brilliant band. Can't wait to see them again in Brantford at Brandy's this Saturday night. $20, that's all it'll be. Paracusia, Derev. Happy Metal Mondays, J-Chat. Hey, Jordan, look what I got. Got some swag in finally. Oh yeah, Dream Theater especially. With the keys. %. Toby, 100%. There's a reason people hated Wayne Gretzky. It wasn't because he was a bad hockey player. I played against that fucker when I was a kid. That's good to hear, Brett. Nice. Wait till you see them on Saturday. Okay, that was Paracusia. I'm probably saying that wrong, but I can tell you, I've listened to the whole Derev album a few times. I tend to do that when I'm booking bands. So all of you Scuzzes and fucking Seagraves and whoever else I've booked over the years and all the different shows, I listen to hella piles of your fucking music, trying to find the nice short ones for Metal Mondays and trying to find the longer, cooler, more experimental ones for my crane here. That's what I fucking like. So when I find a band like Derev, to be quite honest, I fucking chew on that for a while, and they got some layers. They are, some bands are apples and some bands are onions. And there's nothing wrong with a good crunchy apple. Fuck, you take a bite, it punches you right in the fucking throat. Just what you need. But sometimes you bite into that apple thinking it's an apple, and you're like, wait a tick, that's a fucking onion that's got layer after layer after layer after layer. Only the thing about an onion is it all tastes like fucking onions. Anyway, check out Derev if you like them. If you don't, stay the fuck away from them. Stay as far away from them as you can. Don't let anybody tell you what to like for music. I'm merely setting it there. And if you and go, then feel free to not like it. But God, how can you not like the stuff we play on Metal Mondays? Anyway, lined right up with that, I had mentioned that we have We Are Human also on that show. This is brand new by them. I hate repeating a song, but it's brand new, and I've waited 2-3 years for some new stuff to come out, so they throw one song out, like One Little Bone for Uncle Rick. Then I run over like a skinny fucking puppy trying to get a wisp of fucking something. Anyway, this. I'm sorry, you guys. Anyway, this is The Swamp. Hey, and I haven't even eaten any edibles tonight. The Swamp by We Are Human. We got them in Saturday with Derev at Brandy's Kitchen and Bar in Brantford on King George Road. $20 will get you in, and lots of hugs. Fun fact, bass player from We Are Human is also bass player of Jupiter Hollow and fucking Loser. It's going to be cool to see Vince and John both in Loser. I almost had them on my SummerSlam, but they couldn't do it. Nice. That's what the show's partially for. Oh, Brett, I know that, man. I always like being a little bit of a little dick. Because that's me being selfish. Killick, that's who I've been wanting to play. Welcome, Blackwater. We got the whole fucking band in tonight. The Swamp, We Are Human. That just sounded like a fucking an elephant and a machine gun and a jackhammer all going off at the same time, and then you picture John Godfrey pounding his fucking foot down in time or an odd time signature, putting a hole through the fucking floor. As I said, Johnny will be playing for Loser here on in, and he plays for Jupiter Hollow, the band I'm about to play next. Known those guys for quite a while now, and I seriously do not take any credit for like finding them or anything like that. But I do love that through the help of me putting on shows, more people have been awakened to see who Jupiter Hollow are. And I know I go on and on about it, and it's like, no, I don't think their band is better than your band, any band out there. I could name fucking 50 of our scene's bands that I love, but I love them in a different way than I love Jupiter Hollow. Jupiter Hollow is just something. I'm a prog fan, first of all. I grew up on Yes and Genesis and Rush and Angel, and I need bands like that in my blood. And when I seen Jupiter Hollow, two dudes who were playing, and then they also did the bass and the drums. What do you call it? They had them pre-taped, and they video set themselves as well, so you could see two fellas playing the drums and the bass, and it was actually Kenny and Grant. Anyway, cut to, they got some touring musicians, which I was instrumental in getting Johnny the gig. They got an amazing drummer in Nathan. I just fucking incredible bass player and drummer for the music they do. And once in a while, if you're on YouTube, which I found these when I first met the band, but you'll find stuff that your favorite band does of different stuff. So Jupiter Hollow, long short, has a Tool song out there, and I think they cover another song or two, and I found a Rush song that they covered. So check this out. This is 2017. Kenny and Grant just fucking standing there looking like they're like 15 years old. Anyway, check it out on YouTube if you get a chance later. Rush, Closer to the Heart by Jupiter Hollow. (2017), just before I met them, actually. Well, I guess I met them in 20. Now he gives it to us.
Blacksmith and the artist reflected in their hearts. They forged their creativity closer to the heart. Yeah, closer to the heart. Philosophers and phenomenon, each must know his part.
Kenny plays everything. Yeah, let's tell them that, Drew. They need to do this live. Yeah, it's live. I'm watching it. It's on YouTube, but it's literally Kenny playing Kenny's vocals, Grant's on the guitar, and they're just on a tiny little in a room, and they've got themselves playing drums and bass, tracking it. keywords are Rush, Closer to the Heart, covered by Jupiter Hollow, 2017. Tight AF.
Politicians and big heads, it mustn't be this hard to hold the people closer, closer to the heart, closer to the heart.
I love the way Kenny improvises.
And a purpose reflected by our stars. We must accept each other, closer to the heart, closer to the
Catastrophic hemorrhage in the house.
closer to the heart.
Yeah. Yep. All the yup. Thanks for indulging me, everybody. That's Jupiter Hollow doing Closer to the Heart by Rush. You can come see them in Brantford, where we've got Jupiter Hollow, We Are Human, and Derev. We're not fucking around. It's about an 80-90 cap. Brandy said people can just keep fucking coming in, so the place will be swelling out. But it's a cool little joint on King George Road, and I can't fucking wait. And where are we here? Back to Spotify. No, you know what I got to do? Actually, right now I am going to do this. Rotten Specimen, Catastrophic Hemorrhage, brand new last week. They got a new one cooking. It'll be ready for next Monday. This is Rotten Specimen. Callum will be doing my sound next week. He's a fucking awesome dude. I love that guy. And then he does this stuff too. That's pretty dope. Reminds me of like old when I used to first heard Obituary and shit like that. Ah, there's my daughter Rowan. Love you, Ro. Uncle Ron was on earlier. Jesse with the horns and the fire. I haven't said hi yet tonight. Love you, Jess. Hope things are going okay for you. Keeping things stable. Keeping things on the road. How so, Derv? Right? You should come in and do a guest spot on one of their songs. Sprinkle some flowers all over top of that manure. I think that's one of the best mind tricks, is to keep busy. Fuck's sakes. Rotten Specimen, Catastrophic fucking Hemorrhage. The boys have just the shit spilled out of the can, and more is coming. I actually have the whole CD. The band was nice enough to send it to me. I have it held hostage right now. No takers for it yet, but I am putting it up for bids. No, I'm joking. We've got a song for them to play next week, and it's a visualizer lyric video, I believe, and Nick will be posting that next week. And when Nick does his videos, you can actually see the video, so bless for that. And welcome, Nick Weaver, by the way, if I didn't say hello to you. Derv, I also wanted to say, Cloudy Head, I'm still fucking listening every day. If you guys are into the intervals, Chon, fucking Polyphia type shit, go listen to Cloudy Head. Just how I said it on fucking, you can thank me later. Go check any of it. Cloudy Head 1, 2, 3. It's all fucking good. Dervish in our chats is a fucking shredder. Shreddy Krueger. Anyway, yeah, man. Oh, yeah. They destroyed Ryfest. Couple times. No? Yeah? Okay. We're going to break the silence a little bit and play a song that I've been hanging on to. Like I said earlier, a good friend, Kurt Carter, he's always sending me songs going, dude, here's another original, or here's a Bluff song, or here's another song I'm not sure what I'm doing with yet. But this dude writes like he was born in the fucking 80s and 90s or something, because his songwriting is real fucking flashy. And by that I mean it's all over the place, and he does it well. He knows his contemporaries. Check this out. This is a song called what the fuck is it? Little Pills. Kurt Carter. He's from Bluff. Bluff will be playing Gamefest April 26th at Red Papaya. Like, bro's only like 20 years old. Queens of the Nirvana. I'm just basically highlighting Kurt's songwriting. Kurt is a member of Bluff, and I love him for that. But I also love that he's just a songwriter, and when somebody's that young and has these older, you should be 40 years old writing this stuff. Well done. Ascension Blacklist, by the way. Fuck yeah. If I listen to another Kurt Carter song right after this, it sounds totally different. Know what I mean? That's what's good about Kurt Carter. Know what I'm saying? Same. It's all about the younger people. Those are the brightest candles right now. I'm an old candle. I'm like in your ashtray, melted down. I've only got that much left of me. Y'all are like that much. But these new kids, they got lots of piss and vinegar. Give it, Kurt. Just so you know, he's not just Kurt Cobain. Fuck yeah. Okay, Kurt, you got me again. Because I never even listened to all of that song. And that solo at the end, that's fucking money, dude. Fucking money. Anyway, and is it the best song? I mean, I'm going to take you down a notch or two. Is it the best song in the world? Is it the first time I ever heard that shit? Fuck no. But from a young dude who is just fucking throwing this shit in a music grinder, and that's what comes out of your Marshall or your whatever, your fucking Vox or whatever you're playing. And dude, I fucking love you for it. Bless on that. So anyway, let's get back to Spotify. Because I know we got some good stuff. Oh, you know what the fuck we got? Zach Emmons. Zach Emmons used to play in a band called Pound... Oh, I don't even know if I should... Everybody on the scene probably knows was Pound of Drama. And now he's in a band called Death Valley. Dawn Valley, sorry. Death Valley. All the bands were walking through Death Valley, and then Zach saw Dawn Valley. No. Anyway, I'd always heard of the band. My intentions were always to get them into Guelph. Never did. I don't know why. Maybe I'm an asshole. I truly never had any reason to. I just didn't know anybody in the band. No one really reached out too much, and if they did, I guess sorries. But I listened to the music. As soon as Zach said he was going to be, Zach Emmons was guitar in his last band, I believe, and now he's fucking singing in Dawn Valley. And I don't believe he is singing on this track, but I said to him, I want to listen and play the track of that I love by Dawn Valley. And there was a couple. I was going back and forth, but I chose Gardens. Dawn Valley, What's Up, Get to Guelph. I know I already talked with Zach and I had to turn him down on, but in the fall, get to fucking Guelph. This is Gardens by Dawn Valley. Are you personally vouching for Dawn Valley, Jess? Cheryl! It's alright, we're still here. Still got 5 songs left. Welcome. Cheryl Burnside is in the house. Nice. This vocalist was tight. Can't wait to hear Zach do it because I've already heard him scream. I've got Tangents May 10th, and these guys are playing on the Tangents date in Hamilton a night or two before my show. I wish I could have got them on my show, but I got Death Club. Yeah, baby. Yeah, me too. Some nice angular Slayer-esque solos, eh, Drew? Okay, we're going to move right along because I fear that, it's already 5 to 9. I'm a fucking wimp because I got to get up at 5:30 in the morning, so... Anyway, this is Savaline. I believe I'm saying that properly. Played them last week because there was a song I really liked, and then when I talked to Dallas, he said, hey, man, you should play Death Ship. And I was like, that's pretty fucking clever to call and say I should play another song. But hey, I do requests, so bro wants to hear his own fucking song, and I certainly do. I've already downloaded the whole EP anyway. I pay for Spotify. I use it. Thank God you guys put your music on Spotify. That's my take on it, because then I get to hear you, book you, buy your merch, yada fucking yada. Anyway, Savaline. Death Ship.
Lights, camera, action, crime. There's no coming back. Self-destruct. Say, I hear what you say before you say.
I always Rick Hall, because I am Rick Hall. I believe it is one vocalist. Crimson Asphalt, you know these guys? Elbows up, eh? Okay, so that Dare was Saveline, Death Ship. I believe it's one vocalist. I did want to also say not only was Crimson Asphalt, they got the best song under 35 seconds with Shit Cookies, but Sky Caught Fire got best album. So that must have been a biatch to fucking go through the albums of all the bands that we've got on our scene. I'm not sure who was in the category, but I know that Sky Caught Fire is an amazing band, and they are well deserved. Used to be American Hell, a lot of the members, Craig and them, and yeah, very very cool. So yeah, they won Best Album. Crimson Asphalt won on that, and that was the Bandicoot annual awards, from what I understand. Okay, shout out to another independent person trying to keep everybody aware of our great talent and what's going on out there in our fucking our little land of music, because nothing else matters to me. This is a band called Low Heaven. I know a couple of the guys from other bands, and I do want to get them to Guelph, but as I said to them, it would be at least August, because that's how far I'm booked up to, and it's just... Oh, it's daunting, and I not to say bands aren't supposed to keep writing, but there's so many bands and so few shows. I'm only doing 1 or 2 shows a month, and so for me, I'm booked until fucking mid August after Ryfest. So, and that's gonna be a banger. What the fuck is that on the 9th of August? Anyway, this is Low Heaven. I told them in lieu of being able to book them right away, I absolutely will play their music. It's not feel-good music. In fact, it'll make you feel like shit. No, that's not the truth. But if you're feeling like shit, this is your fucking soundtrack. This is Cancer Sleep.
And pride,
Like, oh my god, that's the BT Bam of that fucking genre. You know what I mean? Like, holy, that's like doom metal, but it's just like that throws everything in. They got nice and clean, like you'd hear. I don't fucking know, Alexis on Fire do for like 8 bars or whatever, and then they did this mathy shit, and then they had the real absorby doom metal type. There's oh fuck, it's so good. Low Heaven, that was Cancer Sleep. I mean, the name too. The songs, and I can't take credit for that, because look at the fucking great bands. Like, I'll name them off again: Crimson Asphalt, Insurrection, Slow Motion Victory, As the Structure Fails, Derev, We Are Human, Jupiter Hollow, Kirk Carter, Catastrophic Hemorrhage, Dawn Valley, Sabeline, Low Heaven. And we got 2 more songs, and if I can be credited with anything, it's not reading off of anything. And so I figure I don't have to remember anything if I know what I'm talking about. So thank God for that. But no, for me, I like the flow of I divide the songs up in a certain way of having shows I've got upcoming, but how I want the show to ebb and flow. I don't want it to be all fucking heavy, then all light or whatever. So I really like to put a mixture in so nobody gets too sick of the heavy or too sick of the poppy, because we're putting everything in. If it's Canadian and it's got a heavy even fucking atmospheric feel to it, I fucking love it. I'll be proving that by the last song I played tonight. This is a band right now that is called No Exceptions. Met those guys 2 years ago at Venue Times Venue, which is put on by Indie Week in Toronto. Daryl Hers, amazing man and music fucking... I won't say genius, but he's really got great perception of what's going on and how to forward the music business these days. I've been lucky enough to be part of Venue Times Venue in London twice and Indie Week once in Toronto, BC, before COVID. And what they're doing is trying to get bands from other cities to play at other now we all know you guys are touring bands, you're doing it by yourselves. We're trying to make a network where hotels, venues, bars, concert places, they go to other promoters and say, who you got? And I loved those guys and said that I would bring them into Guelph, and they will be in Guelph. The band you're about to hear on Gainfest, that's April 25th and 26th, but 26th is the date that No Exceptions will be playing. I could have played a song we always play, Twist the Knife, but because it's a tad heavier. These guys are just great songwriters. They hit hard. I don't know if I'd call it metal as much as hard rock or light metal, but I love it. And again, Metal Mondays is not putting a restraint on any kind of music. It's fucking music is art. Art is subjective at the very least. There's an array of words, but yeah, man. Okay, this is No Exceptions. Hope This Hurts. They will be at Gainfest this year in Guelph.
As many as you please, tell them to bring their porta
got a radio chorus. Yeah, and they've got a lot more fire when you see them live. Like, as I'm listening to this, I'm thinking, yeah, this is something that sounds very radio dry, and I've seen them twice, 2 years in a row, and I know it's a live setting, so there's more energy there, but like, they kicked ass through their whole set twice. The first year I saw them, they had just incurred a death in the band, which was also a family member of the one guitar player or whatever. So anyway, they were getting over that, and then I seen them last year, and I was like, wow, you guys are way fucking tighter than last year. And now this year we've got them. The November would mark a third year, but before that's happened, I finally got them out to Guelph. Nick has let me put them on Game Fest. So yeah, no exceptions. Hope those guys work out well for Guelph, because they are a great band from what I've seen twice. Anyway, last song, it's a ballad. Grab your partners. No, last week I played Prison Ghost, which is Cole Frank. He is the hardcore screamer in Single Wound, and a friend of ours. I'm sure most people know him from the scene, Cole Frank. He's known for his, just like, he's got a beast of a voice for not a great big of a guy. And anyway, he put this song out, and I wrote him immediately, and I said, dude, I want to know everything you're putting out with Prison Ghost, because I'm buying it. I'm in. I'm on. So this is Vultures singing us out for this week's Metal Mondays. Thanks everybody for coming out as usual. Shitty world out there. Take care of yourself, then take care of those around you. Everything will work out. That's what Bill Burr says anyway. Metal Mondays.
Vultures flying overhead. I walk into the dark and come around another bend, and I see red, frustrating as it is.
He twists the words around.
Losing all my love that I have left to give, haunted by these violent waves, exhausted by this violent day. Oh,
Anytime, Cheryl.
climbing out of hell.
Your family's always here.
By the light,
Hey, that speaks volumes. Nice. Oh, Cole Frank, you got me, buddy. That is fucking Cole Frank of Singlewood, which is like a dynamite fucking hardcore metal band. Check them out; they're like fucking insane. And then now Cole, sorry, is doing his fucking best sleep token / Dallas Green fucking thing, and I am on fucking board. So thank you guys very much for having what we always try to make some sort of a fun little show, all inclusive, safe space, neutral space, love space, music space. Music's what matters here. Night, everyone. Thanks, daughter. As I said, it's a mess out there. Take care of yourselves, seriously. And to my daughter, Rowan, don't be up all night. You need your beauty sleep, Ro. No, you got beauty with Ro there. I was trying to make a little... No, love you, daughter. See you guys later. Thanks for joining in. As always, oh my God.